The act of introduction is very important in establishing a relationship with the Chinese counterpart. In this act, exchanging business cards is extremely important. Like throughout much of Asia, it is very important to hand over and receive the business card with both hands. This is a sign of respect. It is very important to gently bow when handing over your business card and receiving a business card. But make sure you do not bow too much or bend at the waist, as this would be the Japanese way, and it could actually be an insult to the Chinese counterpart. When you hand over the business card, the other person will also accept the business card with both hands. Make sure that you point your name towards the other person. When receiving a business card from the Chinese counterpart, it is again very important to receive the business card with both hands and to actually spend some time looking at the business card, maybe reading the person's name and position and out loud. It is very important that once you have received the business card, you do not put it in your pocket, as that would be seen as extremely disrespectful. Under no circumstances should you put it in your pocket below the waist. Very often, what can also be of help to you is to actually place the various business cards in front of you. This will also help you remember the people's names. Now, with regards to the names, the family name comes first. In China, it's the family name that's most important, not the given name. Very often, the Chinese would put the family name in capital letters, and in 95% of the cases, the family name is the shorter of the two names. This is not like in the West, where the first name actually comes first. So the Chinese would very often call a person by their family name, not by their given name. So if your name were, for example, John Smith, they would call you Mr. Smith, not John. It is very important to extend the same courtesy also to the Chinese side. Very often, you would link the position or former title with their family name. For instance, Director Shu or Professor Zhao. When it comes to given names, Chinese given names almost always have a specific meaning. For example, a very typical female name would be Dongfeng, which actually means wind from the east. A very typical male name would be, for instance, Hongjun, which actually means red Jiao. A very good cue to start the conversation and to break the ice is to actually ask the other person what their name actually means. A very good way to establish a relationship is to ask the Chinese counterpart to actually assign you a Chinese name.